Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, I've changed my mind, and I believe that Robyn and Meri Brown will reunite because of this. I had previously believed that Robyn Brown and Meri, the stars of Sister Wives, would never be friends again, but I have recently altered my view. Season 19 of Sister Wives was divided into two segments, separated by a few months. The turmoil between former patriarch Kody Brown and his ex-partners Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, all of whom were attempting to distance themselves from one another and their financial relationships, occupied the first half of the show. The season's second half provided insight into how the Brown family dealt with the suicide death of Garrison Brown, the son of Kody and Janelle Brown. Tell All Season 19 of The Sister Wives is presently airing. Kody and Robyn had discussed many sensitive subjects, but discussing Meri was not one of them. Although I've witnessed a lot of individual and group highs and lows for the ensemble, I'm positive that Robyn's arrival as Kody's fourth wife in 2010 marked the start of the end. Robyn was Kody's lone favorite, and he played favorites. In light of this, I believe Meri and Robyn will get past their lengthy past. The friendship between Meri and Robyn is complicated. The only sister wife with a close bond to Robyn was Meri. Initially, the two were confidants, and Robyn even volunteered to be Meri's surrogate if she wanted to have another child. However, Robyn's failure to fulfill her commitments to Meri and her active involvement in becoming Kody's favorite wife were the main reasons why their relationship soured. Meri was determined to move on by the end of Sister Wives Season 19, and Robyn appeared conflicted about the status of their connection. But the topic of their friendship's future was brought up at the tell-all. Meri didn't appear interested in pursuing a relationship with Robyn at the moment, but Robyn gave the impression that she was waiting for Meri. Given Meri's sentimental nature, I believe she will warm up to Robyn. Meri clung to her marriage to Kody for a very long time, and I believe she's had problems letting go of Robyn entirely. The friendship between Meri and Kody will affect Meri and Robyn's. The fact that Meri has reconnected with Kody is another reason I'm confident that she and Robyn will get back in touch. Meri and Kody reported that they were getting along well during Season 19 of Tell All. I believe Robyn will be affected by Kody and Meri's ongoing friendship because they are close and Robyn is said to still yearn for a closer family. I now believe that Meri's coldness toward Robyn will soften in light of their shared past, their once close relationship, and Meri's friendship with Kody from 2025. Would Robyn and Meri's friendship benefit either of them? I've arrived to the conclusion that Meri and Robyn will reunite in the future. However, that does not imply that I believe it to be a good idea. The two of them have grown resentful of one another, and I believed Meri was attempting to put Kody and Robyn behind her. I regard Meri's return to a difficult connection and entanglement with Robyn as detrimental to the Sister Wives star. I believe Robyn wants to be friends with Meri in order to save face, but Meri has more to lose than Robyn. When Robyn Brown joined the Sister Wives family in 2010 as Kody Brown's fourth wife, she was warmly welcomed by Meri. In fact, it was Meri who had encouraged Kody to pursue Robyn in the first place, a surprising and generous gesture considering how difficult plural marriage can be. The two women quickly bonded. Meri was the only wife who made a real effort to befriend Robyn, while Janelle and Christine kept her at a distance in the beginning. Their friendship blossomed fast. They spent time together off-camera, had emotional heart-to-hearts on screen, and even discussed surrogacy when Meri expressed her desire to have more children. Robyn offered to carry a child for Meri, a deeply intimate, selfless promise that symbolized how strong their bond had become. The shift toward betrayal. But the goodwill didn't last. As the seasons progressed, it became increasingly obvious that Kody was favoring Robyn. Her opinions seemed to carry more weight, her children received more attention, and she was the only wife whose relationship with Kody resembled a functioning marriage. Meanwhile, Meri was left in emotional limbo, confused and isolated. To many fans, Robyn didn't just accept Kody's favoritism, she enabled and benefited from it. And as Meri's marriage to Kody disintegrated, Robyn's position only grew stronger. Eventually, Meri found herself both emotionally and physically cut off, not only from Kody but from the rest of the family. The final straw seemed to come when Robyn didn't step up to support Meri in her darkest moments, particularly when Meri was trying to navigate her decision to move on from Kody while still holding on to some semblance of family connection. Robyn, who had once promised loyalty and sisterhood, appeared silent. Part 2, Season 19 and the Emotional Landscape. Kody's transformation, sort of. Season 19 of Sister Wives was one of the most emotionally jarring yet. The season was split into two parts, the first focusing on land ownership, power struggles, and relationship breakdowns. The second centered around something far more tragic, the death of Garrison Brown, Kody and Janelle's son, who died by suicide. This event rocked the family to its core. Suddenly, the petty arguments and resentments were overshadowed by real grief, trauma, and the fragility of life. Kody himself seemed humbled by the tragedy, at least temporarily. And strangely, it brought him closer to Meri. During the tell-all, both Kody and Meri admitted they were in a good place, communicating respectfully and reconnecting emotionally, if not romantically. Robyn's tears over Meri. Robyn, for her part, seemed genuinely upset that her relationship with Meri had deteriorated. She spoke tearfully during the tell-all, reflecting on how much she missed their bond. She claimed she was waiting on Meri, leaving the door open if Meri ever wanted to talk again. And here's where my mind changed. If Robyn was truly manipulative and selfish, she wouldn't need Meri anymore. She already has Kody. But what I saw was a woman haunted by what she lost, and possibly worried about the legacy she'll leave behind. Robyn has always been the most nostalgic of the sister wives, constantly talking about the dream of their united family. If anyone is going to reach out and hold on to the past, it's Robyn. And Meri? Meri has never been able to fully let go of anything. Part 3, Why Meri Might Return to Robyn. 1. Meri is nostalgic by nature. Meri's personality is rooted in sentimentality. For years, she stayed in a loveless marriage, emotionally tortured and lonely, because she couldn't let go of the hope that things might go back to the way they were. Her identity was deeply wrapped up in the family, in her role as the first wife, and in the bonds she had with the other women, even if they were complicated. Even now, as she started over with her B&B and taken tentative steps into a more independent life, she still posts throwback pictures, quotes about healing, and cryptic statements about growth. She's not someone who cuts people off cold. Her slow-motion exit from the Brown family is proof of that. 2. Her friendship with Kody could reopen the door. Here's the kicker, Meri and Kody are friends again. Not romantic partners, but friends. They've been speaking kindly about one another, making peace, and trying to rewrite the narrative of their divorce as mutual and respectful. And Kody, of course, is still very much emotionally and physically bound to Robyn. If Kody and Meri are hanging out, and Kody is still with Robyn, it's only a matter of time before Robyn and Meri end up in the same room, the same dinner, or the same phone call. That proximity, combined with their emotional history, could restart a dormant friendship. Robyn will want to mend things, especially in front of Kody. And Meri, ever the peacemaker, might let her. 3. The shared loss of Garrison may bond them. One often overlooked factor in all of this is that both Meri and Robyn loved Garrison Brown. While Robyn wasn't as close to the older kids from the other wives, she still saw Garrison grow up. Meri, too, has known Garrison his whole life and clearly grieved deeply when he passed. Shared trauma has a way of dissolving old resentments, or at least pushing them to the side. Grief unites. And now, more than ever, the Brown family is fractured and in pain. Robyn and Meri may recognize that they are among the only people who truly understand what their family used to be, and what it has now become. That's a powerful reason to put aside old differences. Part 4, Is reconnecting a good idea? The case against friendship. While I now believe Robyn and Meri will be friends again, I don't think it's necessarily a positive development. Here's why. Robyn still benefits more. Robyn has more to gain than Meri does by restoring their friendship. Robyn wants to restore her public image and possibly rekindle some version of the family that she once idolized. A reconciliation with Meri would help that narrative. Meri has worked hard to move on. Meri's journey toward independence, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, has been long and painful. Reopening that chapter could set her back. Robyn is a reminder of everything Meri lost, from her marriage to her sense of place in the family. Old wounds could be reopened. Forgiving is one thing, forgetting is another. Can Meri truly trust Robyn again? That's questionable. Their trust was broken, and even Robyn's tell-all comments had an undertone of weight on her, as though Meri owed her something. Part 5. What could their new friendship look like? If Meri and Robyn reconcile, it likely won't look like the close, sisterly bond they had in the early 2010s. Instead, it might be a cautious friendship based on nostalgia and shared history, not genuine closeness. They may speak occasionally, attend family events together, and even appear on camera as allies. But the warmth and sincerity? That may never return in full. This friendship, if it resurfaces, will be political and emotional. It will be a truce, not a reunion. It may be driven by grief, guilt, or the fear of total isolation. But still, even a broken friendship can provide comfort, especially when the world around you has changed so much. Conclusion: a nostalgic reconnection is inevitable. While I once believed Robyn and Meri Brown's friendship was beyond repair, I no longer think that's true. The emotional tapestry of Sister Wives Season 19, especially the tell-all episodes, revealed not only how complicated their past was, but how possible a future might still be. Robyn's tears weren't just performative. Meri's softening wasn't just nostalgia. The reality is, these two women once leaned on each other, and even if betrayal and favoritism ruined that bond, the emotional debris remains. They are part of a history neither of them can forget, and maybe, for better or worse, neither of them wants to. In the end, Meri's inability to fully detach from her past and Robyn's desire to redeem herself may form a fragile bridge, a path back to friendship, however imperfect it may be. Whether that's healing or harmful, only time will tell. Meri and Janelle Brown of Sister Wives break silence on intimacy after Kody. Sister Wives, Kody Brown opens up about PDA. In Fallout, the Tell-All Part 3, Kody discussed the repercussions of having too many PDA moments with Robyn. According to the Sister Wives star, their family once kicked them out for excessive PDA. He didn't expand on when or where it occurred. He went on to say that he no longer wants to discuss it unless Meri and Janelle remarry. Some speculate that it is from Garrison's funeral. Several individuals have said that Kody's presence heightened tensions at the memorial service. Some speculated that it was Kody's way of hurting Janelle's feelings after she left him. Meri opens up about sex life. In the most recent Tell-All Part 4 teaser, Meri Brown discussed her sex life after Kody. According to the Sister Wives star, it's been a long time since she's been on screen. Her friends would tell her to buy protective boxes. But she informed them she didn't need them and that she wouldn't be having any personal moments anytime soon. Suki also informed Meri that something had to happen in order for her to proceed. Meri said, "Okay, when it's appropriate." Meri has also stated her perplexity as to why Kody mourned her departure when she was removed from their religion, claiming that it was due to desertion. Meri claimed that Kody never expressed similar emotions when they were still together, which perplexed her. Regardless, she was well on her way to moving on, having even dated a man named Amos Andrews last year. Unfortunately, their romance didn't last after months of dating. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown's statements about intimacy. Janelle Brown has also spoken up about her personal life following her split from Kody. According to the Sister Wives star, S*X is a very private aspect of a partnership. When Janelle first joined the family, her mother warned Kody not to display any PDA with Meri. Janelle confessed that she is not an asexual person, and she is becoming increasingly frustrated with her lack of activity. She went further, "I suspect that someday down the road, if there's somebody else, then that will be part of it." I had previously believed that Robyn Brown and Meri, the stars of Sister Wives, would never be friends again, but I have recently altered my view. Season 19 of Sister Wives was divided into two segments, separated by a few months. The turmoil between former patriarch Kody Brown and his ex-partners Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, all of whom were attempting to distance themselves from one another and their financial relationships, occupied the first half of the show, The season's second half provided insight into how the Brown family dealt with